Good afternoon. I'm Ted Bristol. I'm the chair of the Board of Trustees at Northland College. And I want to borrow something from the school where I work, when I'm not up here, and just ask that we take a moment of silence. It's been a very difficult last 3 weeks, and a lot of people have done a lot of extra work, gone through a lot of stress, and there have been remarkable contributions by so many, and I think it'd just be nice to take a moment here, reflect on that before we get started.
Should we move this so it's a little bit more so he's on this third? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The concept of silence. Thank you. Okay. What brings us together again today is one of the most difficult challenges Northland has ever faced. These past 3 weeks since the emergency appeal was launched have been both painful and inspiring. The trustees have been deeply moved by the outpouring of support for the college. It has confirmed what we have all along suspected, that Northland's roots in the region are deep and its environmental mission is more relevant than ever. When the board announced the appeal, we knew that reaching the goal was going to take unexpected and extraordinary levels of generosity and commitment. But we believed then, and I believe now, that we needed to communicate the seriousness of the college's financial situation and create the opportunity for those who care to help. We are especially grateful to the groups of neighbors, faculty, employees, and students who have contributed their ideas, their energy, and their funds, large and small. I've been especially struck by the deep commitment to this place and its mission that is shared by so many. We have been overwhelmed by the incredible work of the staff in this time of crisis and the passionate effort of the faculty to rally together and generate a vision for the future. The love for this institution is heartfelt and widespread. The board met for nearly 5 hours yesterday and for another 2 hours this morning, reviewing the results of the appeal, our financial situation for the balance of this year, and our projections for next year. We reconsidered our options, and while we did not reach the financial goal of the emergency appeal, we were deeply reluctant to make a decision to close. Many of our trustees are alums, many still live in the area, and all the trustees have been passionate in their commitment and their desire to help and make the college sustainable. It has become apparent to us during the past 3 weeks that there is a widespread commitment to help. We determined that we wanted to explore that further to see if there still might be a path forward. So I'm here to announce this afternoon that this morning the Northland Board of Trustees voted to declare financial exigency. We have asked the college to come up with a plan to restructure, reduce operational expenses, and consider new revenue opportunities within the next 2 weeks. At the same time, the trustees have committed to redoubling their fundraising efforts, which have included more than $460,000 in gifts from trustees of the more than $1 million that was raised during the appeal. The results of that combined effort will form the basis for the board to make a decision on whether the college will be in position to teach classes next fall. Once again, on behalf of the board, I want to thank all of you for working with us as we seek to find a sustainable path forward. And now I'd like to invite President Dayton to explain the unfortunately named term, financial exigency.
Do we know what that means? Two more weeks of turmoil is what
I want to take this opportunity to thank Ted, Board of Trustees, you, students, faculty, staff, alumni, and the entire Northland community for all of your hard work, energy, patience, and care for each other over an incredibly long and difficult month of uncertainty. I want to acknowledge the strain and stress presented by yet another 2 weeks of uncertainty, but the board would not have made this declaration if this effort, this one last try, on behalf of Northland, weren't worth it. And I want to applaud all of the efforts made by so many to focus on and support each other through the last month, and hope that we can continue to support and care for ourselves and each other and maintain the importance of community as we navigate forward over the coming 2 weeks. I also want to be clear that this process is not an extension of the fundraising appeal. That ended midnight last night. Despite falling well short of our goal, the number of donors and the degree of outreach played a role in the board's decision this morning. This declaration of financial exigency permits the college to make decisions based on financial needs, some of which are likely to be difficult. That said, this is not an announcement of closure, but the embarkation upon a final opportunity to find a viable, sustainable structure and business model for the college. This is a process based on shared governance, board bylaws, and the faculty handbook. We don't know what the outcome will look like, but a tremendous amount of work, ideation, and listening has already been done. It will be a busy 2 weeks, again, an all-hands-on-deck project. I've got 2 more weeks. Ted and I will meet with the faculty. Be respectful of each other. Ted and I will meet with the Faculty Welfare Committee as soon as possible, after which there will be an assemblage of a faculty ad hoc committee, as outlined in the faculty handbook, to work on the curricular aspects of the college in concert with an operations committee focused on the operational components of the college. We will provide updates as appropriate, as well as continue to update our FAQs. We will facilitate the Teach Out Fair to support our students through this time of continued uncertainty and conduct the Career Transitions Workshop for our employees. We will also be in clear communication to our prospective students and hosting the Admitted Students Day a week from Saturday. We all believe Northland is worth it. Let's continue the work on behalf of this college, its mission, its people, its legacy, and its community. Keep the fire out there burning. Keep up the Northland spirit. And as always, thank you all for all you do on behalf of Northland.